Good evening, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy here, and tonight I am here with my contest entry in the Tylox the Mighty's 100 subscriber giveaway. So what he wanted you to do, and I'll link him down below, and the contest as well, is he wanted you to answer 5 questions. 5 easy questions, unless you're me, because I suck at narrowing stuff down. But that's okay. I'm going to do it my way, because that's how I am. And we're going to have some fun with it. Okay, so don't forget, go check out Tylox the Mighty. Sum him up if you haven't. Enter his contest. It's fun. All right, make a video. Have some fun with it. So his number one question: the first big book that you bought and just meant the world to you, and that is for me, of course, and everybody knows this. Everybody's seen it, but the answer's still the same. It's Myconia #1. 6.0, very clean. The only reason it got a 6.0 is there's one little thing in the cover there. Otherwise, this probably would have been at least a 7.5, but I don't care. This is a beautiful 6.0, and it was super affordable when I bought it. It's now over doubled in price, and I'm super happy I bought it when I did. So that was the first one, because I'd always wanted to own that book my entire life. It's the one book that I always wanted that I never got. And then, years later, I get back into comics, and I'm just like, I'm going to get the book I've always wanted to have. And that's the book there. So, super happy to have it. Number 2, your favorite C or D list character. Man, this is a tough one. I couldn't narrow it down to 1. I narrowed it down to 3. And we're going to go through some books and have a little fun looking at them, hopefully. So, the first one I'm going to talk about is Black Cat. So there's a nice Phil Noto cover of her 2019. And just absolutely love the Black Cat. One of my favorite characters, Felicia Hardy. And this one, also from the same series, the 2019 series, written by Jed MacKay, and just a fantastic read. And this one, this particular slab, I got out of a Rob Fat Stacks of Comics mystery box, and maybe nobody else would have been happy to get it. I'm not everybody else. I was ecstatic. I absolutely love this book. So that is a couple, but it doesn't stop there. You had her first solo series, which has some fun covers and was a fun read. So that's just cover 1. You of course had her in Spectacular Spider-Man 90, which is, I believe, this is important because of the black suit appearance, and it's early. All right, so we got newsstand and direct. Then, of course, we have the True Believers #1 reprint of her first appearance. We have the Toy Biz reprint of her first appearance. And then, of course, we just have her first appearance. So... And, this thing is not in the best shape ever. It's seen some love, but it's still a pretty clean book, and I absolutely love this book. But Black Cat is one of my favorite characters. Now, let's get into another character, because I have 3 C or D list characters that I absolutely love. All right, next, we are going to go with Firestar. All right. So Firestar is one of my favorite characters, and we're going to go with, show this beautiful cover here. Absolutely gorgeous, from this one-shot, Woman of Marvel one-shot. I believe this was 2010. Beautiful cover. Fun read. Then we had her first appearance in comics. And I also have the reprint of this. And then we have her first appearance in continuity in X-Men 193. Yep, 193. I almost forgot which one it was. You can see her right there. So good old Angelica Jones, one of my all-time favorites. I don't think she gets enough love, and I think Marvel should include her in more stories. You have all this stuff going on with the mutants and no Firestar. It makes 0 sense to me. Anyway, let's get on to our last one. And it's my same complaint with her, is that they don't do enough with her. All right, and that is going to be Dazzler. All right, another one of my favorite C or D list heroes. Great character, which they could do a bunch with. This is her first solo title. I also have, this is a regular. I have the Air variant. Neither one's a lot of money, but they're cool. But I also have her first appearance. And that's X-Men 130. Great cover. And just a great character. Another character that doesn't get enough love. So those are my 3 favorite C or D list characters. Now, number 3, which book am I happiest to own? And besides Conan number 1, I mean, how can you not? How can your lifetime want of a book not be number 1? But to not keep showing the same book, I got a tie for second. All right. So, which books am I happiest to own? And we're gonna go with Marvel Spotlight 32, the first Jessica Drew. This is a book I thought I'd never have, just like the Conan, and I am super happy to have this. Jessica Drew is a character I've followed throughout comics history. I have her first entire run. I have all her runs, actually. Just one of my favorite characters. She's tough, she's gritty, and she's got the Peter Parker syndrome where life is always just kicking her around. So, those spider characters got it tough. All right, so Spider-Woman, one of my favorites. And then we're going to go with Savage Sword of Conan, number 1. All right, so another beautiful book. Just absolutely beautiful cover. You can't go wrong with it. All right, Boris Vallejo cover. And Sonya looks great. Conan looks great. And just a great battlefield cover. Absolutely love this book. And to get it back in a 9.4 was just a great shock and surprise. So, number 4 is what character do I hate the most and why? I'll put a picture here because I don't have anything with this character in it, I don't think. And I don't hate him. It just doesn't do anything for me. And that is Blob. He's just a boring character. All right, he's sure he's immovable. Him and Juggernaut kind of have the same type of power, but he's very boring to me, very one note. Blob has never stood out to me in any way possible, and I've always he's just bored me to tears anytime I've had to read a book with him. So Blob is a character, don't hate him, but he doesn't do anything for me if he's in a book. 5, best rogues gallery, and I'm going to go with Spider-Man. There's so many good answers for this, right? You got Spider-Man, Batman, who have the 2 biggest and best rogues gallery, I believe. But, so we're going to go with Spider-Man. I'll show a few books of Spider-Man. Now, I don't have any of the super large keys. I do have a Secret Wars 8 out getting graded right now. That's probably the biggest Spider-Man key I own. So, nothing great, but I still have a few books and I'll show them. So we have Amazing Spider-Man 4, Original Sin, First Silk, and you got Peter Parker getting bitten. And his rogues gallery is huge. You got the Sinister Six, of course, and some of those included as you got Green Goblin, Electro, Shocker, Doc Ock, Venom, Carnage, Jackal, Craven, Mr. Negative, Morbius, and of course, his greatest villain that he's always fighting, life in general. All right, that's Peter Parker's daily struggle. So then we have the first Silver Sable. All right, this is the second print. And again, the ones I like don't always tend to be the big ticket items, but it's what I like, so I can't apologize for that. All right, then we have the regular first print of the first appearance of Silver Sable. And then one of my favorite characters, and this I only have this in the second print. The first print's priced out for me now. But this is ASM 101, the first Morbius. All right, and I just think his rogues gallery is the best. It's the most fun, and that's not even including the enforcers from way back and Scorpion. You got Kraven the Hunter. There's just Vermin. There's so many great characters in the Spider-Man universe. It's very deep, and it's got a great history to it. Those are my picks. This is my contest entry. Please, guys, go check out Tylox the Mighty. I'll put the link below, and you can make your own video about your characters and your comic loves and histories and the character you don't like the most. So have fun with it. Have fun with this channel. And until next time, keep it casual.